So we're up. It's currently 3 a.m. in the morning. I just got out the shower after a long day of being productive. But what I want to talk about is, man, I'm tearing up again. Like, it's the passion talking, it's the passion. But I was on the phone with my girl before I got in the shower, and she's opening her eyes now to a lot of the things going on within the world and within the industry, the music industry, the entertainment industry. She's starting to see how these things are connected now, you know, how everything is run by the same people, and those people are run by the government, and everything is, or I should say, nothing is coincidental. Everything happens for a reason. What we see, what we don't see, what they show us, what they don't show us, what they want us to believe, the little details they give us when they're not really giving us the whole thing. So it inspired me to make this video, y'all, because we was talking about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, and there's supposedly some details going around about them being within their relationship from about 2012 to about 2016, 17, or 18, somewhere around there, and them having a baby. But they had to sacrifice the baby because that's what you have to do when you are successful playing with these people, these contracts, and you selling your soul. Man, it's like they say Selena Gomez passed away, and she ended up sacrificing herself instead of the child that was supposedly the one that was supposed to be sacrificed originally. She said, "Take me instead." And she ended up getting surgery, getting the transplant from her best friend, and now all of a sudden her and her best friend don't even talk anymore. And Selena, the fake Selena, ended up coming out saying that Taylor Swift was her only friend after her best friend just gave her a freaking kidney transplant. Is that not crazy? It just shows, you know, that's not the real Selena. But it's deeper than that. But that's what was scratching the surface with my girl, you know. The ladies love drama, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna act like, you know, we don't be interested too as guys, but you know what I'm saying? She more fascinated right now with or she was more fascinated with the relationship storyline drama a little bit, until I actually showed her that these people are controlling these people that you see, and everyone has handlers, and we, you know, we all getting characters out of these people. These people are characters. They not real. They're not really who they show that they are, you know? You know, it's just so much stuff like that. And I ended up telling her to go look up Jim Carrey. And, you know, there was so many videos on TikTok. I would pop it up if I cared about editing that much, but I'm not doing that on this channel because I got a whole other channel that I struggle to produce content, if I'm being real, because I always try to perfect my editing. And I love to edit when I do get into it, but a lot of the time I don't have time to. I'm rambling about that. But as far as Jim Carrey, you know, y'all can look it up. Just go to TikTok real quick and come back to the video. He'll be on the talk shows talking about how, you know, man, I'm out of breath talking. But he'll talk about how everything is scripted and none of this stuff really matters. And he was at an award show and he was getting interviewed, and they were talking about, you know, we're here to celebrate icons. And he was like, icons aren't even real. What are we talking about here? I feel like we're all personalities. And he said, you aren't even really here, you know. But that's speaking on a different level. But, you know, he was on Jimmy Fallon and he was talking about the all-seeing eye that the Illuminati has, worship, praises, all of that. And just trying to give whatever he could, because his wife was already by the people above, you know. And so Jim Carrey stopped really caring, and you know, he tried to expose whatever he could. But also in my mind, I'm thinking like maybe he was sent out as a messenger for these people, because if you know your details, you know that these people have to tell us what wrong they're doing in order for the karma not to come back to them. If you tell somebody you got some healthy apples and they actually poisonous, when they get poisoned, you're gonna get karma because you didn't tell them. But if you put poisonous apples and they eat it, you got your hands up. It's like I told them and they chose to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not your fault. But man, so I think about that both ways. Like maybe he was just a messenger, or maybe he was somebody just fed up with everything that was going on within the industry or whatever. But y'all, these people are hurting. These people are scared and tired. And I want change, man. I do want change. And this is gonna be my mental space. This channel is gonna be my mental space to speak on whatever I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, so that I can express that and maybe we could grow together. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and like the video if you like the video, you know what I'm saying, because I'm interested in making a community here, you know what I'm saying, where we could all feed each other knowledge. I want y'all to be commenting and letting me know, you know, tell me about some things that I don't know about that I could look into, you know what I'm saying? And although it won't be a lot of editing, so I won't be like showing graphics on the screen and doing all that stuff, because I just want to like talk with y'all here. This is like my mental space. It's like a journal for me to really digress and just speak on everything that's on my mind, because I'm constantly going. Honestly, my mind is constantly going. So much going on in the world. You know, it feel good to get these things off my chest, and it feel good to connect with people that I see are on the same wavelength as me. But yeah, like the music industry, man, is the entertainment industry, Hollywood, is run by devils, demons, and these people are scared and tired. They don't want to keep following the same patterns. And we are in the end times, y'all. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. All the prophecies is coming true. Comment down your favorite prophecy from the Bible, if you believe in that, or whatever you believe in, because honestly, I'm open-minded. I want to see what other religions may have some truths that have come about so far, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's so much stuff, like people getting sacrificed and hurt, and you know, it's like it's nobody to run to, because we all just seem so stuck, and they got us how they want us. Jimmy Fallon said it on the who did I say? My bad, I had a brain fart. And that comes from our diet. The food that they feed us here causes our brain to short circuit so that we can't have complete thoughts, along with all the short form content and all the stuff that we consume. It's hard for us to complete major thoughts that would cause groundbreaking changes. But Jim Carrey was on Jimmy Fallon. I believe I said Jimmy Fallon at first. Jim Carrey was on Jimmy Fallon, and he was speaking about how their plan is to turn us into full-time consumers as you know, as the people of this country. They want us to be constantly consuming. And he kind of just gave the example, like, hold on. And he picked up his phone and he was like, I just received a message from my iPhone such and such. And it was like an advertisement in a way, but it was also like, you know what, as soon as that ding goes off, that's the first thing I'm focused on, because I'm in consumer mode 100% of the time. Us humans are so depressed because we're more focused on consummation instead of creation. And that's the truth. God put us here to create and reproduce, and both are creation. We got to get out of the ways that we have been programmed and conditioned to be in, y'all. And I'm here to make the change however I can. I want to lead something strong that I can be proud of. I want people to comment and, you know, give me fruitful information as well. But I want to be a part of a great movement where I'm feeding the mind and feeding the spirit. Because this flesh means nothing. What really means something, y'all, is the spirit. So stop feeding that flesh with all those quick, short-term fixes. None of that stuff lasts. Only thing that's gonna last is the Lord. And if you got the Lord within you, you're gonna be straight.